So we're here at the famous Rustic Canyon Golf Course located in Moorpark, California, about 45 minutes west of LA. Rustic Canyon is famous for being on every best bang for your buck golf course list. And I totally agree. The green fee when I went was just $79, which I feel is fantastic for the level of course that you're playing. What I find unique about Rustic Canyon is that it was the closest to a links style course that I've ever played. Obviously, it's not a true links course, but the way the greens are set up, the large greens that blend in with the fringe and fairway, was pretty close to me. You'll see what I mean on some of the holes. So I guess we'll see if I can break 100 here. Not off to the greatest of starts with that bad lie and drop, but I'm just happy to be here. Now this is what I mean by the large greens. It's a huge area with a lot of undulations for defense. Now be prepared for some tricky greens when playing here. So I start off my round with a double. So with all the holes, I added an overview of what it plays like to help you get a better idea of what to expect here. The fairways are long and wide, but they are kind of deceptive. You still can't slice it like crazy, obviously, and I found that out real quick, but I never really learned. You'll see in the later holes how some awful tee shots really compounded my score. After that decent lag putt, I follow up the first hole double with a respectable bogey. Hole 3 is a short par 4, so I opt for the 5 iron, and I must say, it was a beauty. That leaves me with just a wedge in, but my approach shot wasn't very clean, as you can tell from the sound. I push it to the right, landing just off the green. Hey, from a double to a bogey and now a par, everything's coming up Millhouse. Let's keep it rolling. Pitching wedge on this par 3 and I absolutely flush it and pin seek it at the same time. Let me show you just how close I got.
What? Oh yeah, I think it. Are you kidding me right now? What am I doing? What am I doing? I think you overthought it.
Oof, yikes.
You know, I pulled back and then I like slowed down.
So after that birdie attempt, the wheels just comes off. Goodbye ball, hello Brovisional.
Hey, I think that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Oh, nice shot, Andy.
Now look at how massive this green is. I couldn't get the speed right and fly it past the hole. Had a good shot at saving bogey, but we'll have to take the double after just grazing the edge. Now coming up on this really long par 3, 4 hybrid in hand, and I send it into orbit, falling well short of the green. Pretty funny putt there. Looked like the ball slammed on the brakes just before the hole. Now there's going to be a lot more of these barely missed putts. So on hole 7, the fairway is kind of split in two. So I went for about 200 yards to leave me with a pitching wedge or 9 iron into the green.
Oh, and I went right. Should be fine. Aye.
Now you're going to see why my playing partner said aye to that shot. Yeah, it was in there pretty deep.
Oh no. Keep going. Catch that speed bucket. Keep going. Oh shoot. Come on. Go, go, go.
And wow, what a putt. Good thing there was a hole there to stop the ball. Hole 8 is an easy par 3, just about 120 yards to the pin. But let's see how I can mess this one up.
Do it.
Man, again with those close putts.
You said easy.
So hole 9 is as ugly as it gets. As you can see, you're heading back down the other way with hole 1 to the right of you. You just gotta head straight down. Very simple hole. But I like to complicate things. Here I use my 5 wood that I rarely use, and I am rewarded with this mishit.
Hey, that's actually really nice.
And that is as pure of a shank as you can get. I stand there and hold my finish with a bewildered look on my face. Now what's funny is that while I rewatch these clips, I notice just how wide open approaches are on this course. But despite that, I keep spraying the ball everywhere, never really giving myself a chance due to my terrible aiming and mishits.
Do it.
So after all that, I save myself from the dreaded snowman and end the front 9 with a triple. You know, it's been a while, but it's the return of the sad music for this hole. Oh, the sadness isn't over yet? Okay, we'll let it resume.
Good effort. Oh yeah. Nice try. Nice finish.
So with that quad and double, I'm at plus 18 already after 11 holes. Think I still got a shot at breaking 100? Well, tee shots like this doesn't really help though.
Right down the middle.
Now these are the type of shots that you remember,
Roasting
that
and
keep you coming
drawing
back.
right towards the pin.
Might be pretty good.
Oh, that's
Little
really
short,
good right there. Oh, he's gonna like that when he goes up and sees that. A long walk with the putter is the best walk of all. Hello, friends. Welcome to. Hello.
This 9-iron approach onto the green was the shot of the day. Now despite my overall bad gameplay so far, I have yet another birdie opportunity. But again, another close one. Very happy with that par though. My driver was not cooperating that day, but I kept insisting on it. That OB off the tee was making this harder than it already is. If you've seen more than one of my videos, you already know how many strokes I lose off the tee because of stupid penalties. That's definitely one aspect of my game I know I can immediately work on to improve my scores.
Nice. Nice pace on that. Yeah, really nice. Nice two putt.
Hole 14 here has a forced carry, so definitely don't top it. It looks longer than it is, so don't worry too much about it. I hit my drive off target, but the slope of the hill helps to bring my ball back down to the fairway. Ooh baby. After some rough shots the past few holes, I go ahead and hit this beauty for the GIR. Now the ball hits the break again, and I take a disappointing 3-putt bogey. But after my last few holes, who am I kidding? That was fantastic. Got a short par 3 that's uphill. Let's see how I do.
What am I doing?
It's alright, that's good.
Hole 15 is a very elevated tee box. You gotta trek up a hill. Not gonna lie, I was pretty winded after that little hike. And I blame that for this awful tee shot that goes OB yet again. Just kidding, of course. It's my lack of talent. So I take a provisional for my third shot.
Oh, okay. Little runner. Gonna work nicely.
Here's another example of these unique greens. On other courses, this is on the fringe, but got a lot of green real estate here. It's free real estate.
What am I doing?
Second to the last hole is a 165-yard par 3. You already know what's gonna happen.
No, I think center of the green.
Maybe. Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
So
I
nice.
think so. Gotta go. You turd.
And fireball shots on
Man,
you.
it's hard to
Fireball shots on you. And let's see if you ends up short.
Hole 18, ending it with a very long par 4. Final chance with the driver, and lo and behold, bye-bye. It's another provisional for me. There is a silver lining on this hole though. I striped this 5-iron onto the green.
Oh, that's a nice one. Sit down.
So with that third 3-putt in a row, I end my round at Rustic Canyon with a plus 29, which means no, I did not break 100. Instead, going 101. Imagine if I limited my penalties, huh? Oh well. So that was my round at Rustic Canyon. I feel this is a must-play course if you're in the Southern California area. The course condition, the amazing staff are all top tier, but as mentioned at the outset, what's even more top tier is the green fee. Now, unfortunately, I didn't break 100. I've actually regressed pretty badly. Some of my earlier videos, I was shooting in the 90s and even had a couple rounds in the 80s, but now I'm just averaging hundreds. It's my own fault though. I don't practice enough. I haven't gone to the range in over a month, so I can't blame it on anything else other than me. In my very last round, which I didn't end up recording, it was one of the worst rounds I've had in recent memory. I shot 111 at Goose Creek, which isn't even that difficult of a course. So yeah, hope to right this ship a bit and actually practice. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.